All right, we're discussing the rib raising, and we're going to be palpating midline using the spinous process. And the goal is to get just medial to the angles of the ribs, because a sympathetic chain lies anterior to the rib heads from T1 all the way down to L2. So when you're going to do rib raising, this is just to show you anatomically what it would look like, but they're going to be laying down on their back. And we're going to palpate the spinous process. We're going to sink down lateral to that, but this is going to be musculature and the transverse process. So we want to make sure that we're on the bones of the ribs, and we're going to be applying a lateral and an anterior traction to that. And I'll show you what that looks like also on Phil here. You want to make sure you're using your elbows and your forearms as a fulcrum. It could really fatigue your fingers if you're just trying to use that. So again, we're going to be palpating the spinous process on the midline. We're going to be going just lateral to that. And right now I'm in the paraspinal musculature, and you're going to be able to feel you're sinking in a lot. So we know we're not in the right spot. We're just going to want to come a little bit more lateral. And now I have the bony aspect of the ribs right here. And we're going to be applying an anterior and lateral traction. It's hard to see, so I'll have Phil just lay all the way back down. And again, I'm going to be in the same spot, so on the ribs. And Phil, if you can just lay down. All right. And I'm going to be applying anterior force and laterally, and I'm going to be leaning back using my body mechanics to help me really get the weight in there. And you're going to just spring forward anteriorly to feel the ribs and see if there's any areas that are tighter than the others. And that's where you're going to focus your treatment, is on the areas of the rib that you feel more tense musculature.